be reviewing another Endura jacket. This is the Endura Gridlock. I do believe the Gridlock 2 is out now. This is more of a long-term use of one of Endura's products. I've had this jacket since 2013, so 2 years. I couldn't tell you how many miles I've done on it, but I can certainly say that it's passed its test of time. Now, they say the waterproofness on this one is 10,000, so the hydrostatic head is 10 meters or 10,000 milligrams. The breathability again is 10,000 grams. Sorry, I've just got it written down there. It's 10,000 grams. So not quite as breathable at all as the other jacket. That's why I upgraded. I just wanted something a bit more breathable. Now this jacket, whereas the MT500 is more a mountain bike jacket, this is more a commuting jacket, and that's why I went for it, because I do most of my miles commuting. But it's turned into my mountain biking jacket now, purely because it's a decent jacket. Now again, the breathability is a lot lower than the MT500, but so is the price. I think when I bought this it was about £70. I believe you can get the Gridlock, let's have a look, on chain reaction for £56. So that's the Gridlock 2, which you can get in blue, sort of day glow yellow and black. All have the reflective stripes. As you can see, I've put a backlight on here so you can actually see the reflection on the light. You can see at the back where you've got a reflective strip there. This is also a pocket, which I'll show you later. You've got this reflective strip there and bits down on the shoulders. And obviously if you go for the day glow one, it's a lot brighter. So this has got a chest pocket here. Now it goes quite far back, it goes right to this stitch in here. So you can get quite a lot of stuff in there. It does get sweaty in there though. That's one thing you have to do. So when it's not wet, I tend to sort of leave a little bit of a hole there. So one, I don't lose anything put in there if I put my mobile in. But two, it just lets a bit of perspiration get out of that pocket. I tend to, when I'm mountain biking, I tend to go quite hard on the uphills, so I do sweat quite a lot. So you've got your pocket there, and there's a pocket on the rear. I'll just take this off and I'll show you the rear pocket. Again, quite a substantial big pocket on the back. You've also got, what you can see here is a little tab here. Now what you can actually do is mount a bike light on that. It's double stitched, as most of Endura stuff is that needs it. So you can actually mount a bike light on the back of that if you want. I always wear a rucksack, so I've never used it. So this back pocket, again, quite, you know, that's where I'm going to there. So you've got that much room in your pocket. I've never tried folding the jacket into that pocket actually. Let's give it a go now. So we'll do it first time on camera, see if it actually does work. I believe it's not designed for this, but you know, if it can do it, it can do it. I think with a push, you could probably get the jacket inside there if you really wanted. But I usually put the sandwiches in there. all my buds and stuff in there. So again, you've got this sort of like a mesh. It's quite thin. I don't know if you can see behind that, through that. It's mesh sort of comfort liner. It's got adjustability on the cuffs there. Again, you've got your elastic as well, quite handy. No inside pockets. There is the drawstring on the bottom there to bring that in. Now I have used that before, and it works. It's a drawstring that pulls in the bottom of the jacket. So the zip is not a weather sealed zip, but with that flap that goes over, you've got a push button there. You've got a push button. Have you got push buttons? Sorry. You've got Velcro that holds that in. So you've got a flap on the top and a flap underneath. And I've never really had any water getting through that bit. So with it only being 10 meters hydrostatic head waterproofness, it does, after a few hours of rain, a good few hours of rain, like 3 hours of rain, it does eventually let it in. And I'm talking heavy rain. Again, I live in Keswick, which is one of the wettest parts of the UK, definitely the wettest part in England. You've also got some vents here at the back, so you've got 3 vents, and that mesh to stop anything getting there. Now I've never had anything come up there. The vents, that, you know, it comes down quite a lot over the top, and there's also a collar. It pulls the collar in, so when it is raining, you can actually pull that neck in, so you get minimal rain down here. I did upgrade to a hooded jacket because I did find that after a certain bit, especially on the road, if you're leaning forward, you do get a bit of rain that goes down the back of your neck. So I went for a hooded jacket. Now you've also it's got some pit zips here. You've only got one zip, and it's a straight up and down vertical zip. Nice sort of blue decal in there, so you have got like a mesh to stop any sort of debris getting in there, so it doesn't open out like the other jacket, but it just gives you enough breathability. Like I say, this is designed for commuting, that's why it's called the Gridlock, and it's a jacket, decent jacket for its price. The price zone for this far outbeats Gore-Tex jackets, double the price. Now I've had this 2 years, and if this went through a good enough wash, it will come out like new. There's nothing. I've had a few falls on it, and the material is very surprisingly tough, really hard wearing. The only things that have been sort of wearing down is at the cuffs. I don't know if you can see, that's at the cuffs where I have sort of fallen, taken some big falls, and there's been nothing wrong with it at all. And for a 2-year-old jacket, it's remarkably clean, and it comes up clean every time I go for a ride. Not as many features as the MT500, but again, for the price point, it's a really good jacket. Certainly worth the money. This is the Gridlock 1. the Gridlock 2 is out. You can get from Chain Reaction for £56, like I said before. And for £56 you're getting a jacket at a £100 value price point. Again, designed and made in Scotland. And it's just another decent product by Endura. I've had a few bits and pieces of theirs, and it's never failed me down, never let me down. Okay, we have one little stitch out there, but again, that's, you know, you can see the reinforcement that they put on the zips. Again, quality weather sealed. That is properly weather sealed. You can't really open it up. The cheap ones let stuff through, but these are proper weather sealed with a handy little sort of flap there, you know, so when you put your zip up it tucks under, so all that there is covered. What more can I say about it? It's certainly passed its test of time. It's probably done over 3,000–4,000 miles with me, on and off road, and now it is my predominant off-road jacket. After 2 years it's still going strong, and it's just a decent jacket. Cheers, Endura.